Right, hello and welcome back to Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box. Last time, what did we even do last time? We got, not really kidnapped, because we just got moved to a different part of the castle, but while sleeping, Luke and Professor Layton have a disturbing dream about a supernatural ball. When they wake, they're horrified to find themselves tied up in a strange, cramped room. Their captor, Anton, soon leaves the room, giving Luke and Layton the time they need to escape. Knowing that Anton will return soon, the two aim to find a way out of the castle as soon as possible. Alright, so there's our current setup, I guess. We got a journal to read here. A night at Herzen Castle. Anton, the current Duke of Herzen Castle, welcomed us to his home with food and drink. I asked him about the Elysian box, but the line of questioning ended with him saying he didn't know much about the relic itself. I don't think pressing him further will yield any more information. Anton has offered to let us stay the night, and I believe we'll take him up on the offer. In a dire situation. I awoke from a nightmare to find myself and Luke tied up in the corner of a strange, musty room. Before I could make sense of our situation, in walked Anton. Hovering over us like a spider with its next meal ensnared in its web, Anton spoke the preparations he had to make so he could make a meal of us. Luke and I must find a way out of these ropes before he returns, or else, I think it's funny how he's writing it as if he's, writing this as he's tied up. Probably he wrote it just, from the perspective of when he was in the moment, but it's still just funny to think of him trying to write this as he's, tied out of the ropes. The ropes that bound us were easier to do than I expected. Considering Anton slipped these ropes on us, we're in the middle of a strange nightmare. One would think that he would have had the time to tie a proper knot. But enough of that. Right now, Luke and I must focus on escaping this place. I like how he disses his knot tying abilities as he's writing. In the bowels of the castle. In passing through the odd space into the castle, Luke and I stumbled upon a number of machines identical to those we saw down in the mine. I believe the castle and mine are actually connected through this underground area. I haven't time to explore it further at present, but we may have just wandered into the heart of this town's greatest secrets. I'll look forward to that later. We gotta read the second last page of Anton's diary. We must be getting close to the end, the way the journal's running out of room and this is running out of room. I don't know how many days have passed with me waiting to hear back from her. It's been so long, in fact, that even trying to figure out when I sent that letter has become difficult. Maybe she really doesn't love me. Maybe she's living in some other town, happily married to another man. There's Anton being unhappy, I guess. Now we gotta take a photo of this and spot the differences before we can do anything else, too. So we get to look forward to that. I feel like we should be able to find the other 4 places then, if we just wander around full sense. When we leave here, that's something I will do. The lever is in the wrong position.
This should do the trick.
But, that's gotta be a thing, right?
And there we have it.
Alright, what else do we have here in this photo? This is bent down.
Consider this puzzle solved.
I gotta remember where all these differences are too.
No puzzle unsolved.
Because afterwards we will have to check all of them. See, this would be a good time for Stench to bust in and start yelling about where things are. Oh, hang on, I think I see it. Is there just more railings on this one than there are on the other side?
Just leave it to me.
Okay. That's clever. That's why I didn't catch on to that. Alright, so where were the differences? There was the railing, the switch was different, and one of these was different. Okay, I was hoping the switch would be the puzzle, but... Oh hey, a hidden puzzle. 88 Frog's Path 30. A frog is perched on the space labeled S in the diagram below. the little guy has an unusual jump. His first jump travels 1 space, his second 2 spaces, and his third jump travels 3 spaces. After his third jump, he repeats the pattern. The frog can't change his direction mid-jump, but he can turn around between jumps. The frog's goal is to move through this path below and land exactly on the spot marked G. What is the fewest number of jumps he needs to make to do this? Hang on, we gotta go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. The thing is, like, we have to turn this corner from here, right? If we go like... We only have so many options though for like... how we do this. Yeah, so if we're from here, if we jump 3 to first, we gotta go 2, 1, then you have to jump 3, which forces you to go back in a cycle. And there's no way, like, you have to head out the corner if you want us to travel in straight lines, so that won't work. No matter what. If instead it starts at 2, then 1, then 3. Yeah, then 2, you would have to go back here, and then... Yeah, no, that gets you in a cycle too, here, see? So I think the secret is you must be allowed to do, like, diagonals, right? Like, this is 3, then 1... I don't think that'll help you from there. You gotta do the diagonal down here, I think. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's still actually kind of tricky. Go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. $11 then? I think is the idea. Yeah, I guess making the diagonal in the corner is the... No, not 11.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated. Alright, now I'm just going to use a hint here. I have enough coins. The solution of this puzzle may require the frog to jump back the way he came a number of times. I don't see how that helps, though. You ever hear the saying, take 1 step forward and 2 steps back? That old line applies to this puzzle. That's not really a clue. The frog needs to backtrack a total of 2 times. Okay, never mind, I'm just an idiot. I have the steps marked out here. I think I was just overthinking it, I guess. It will be 12. So sorry if there's a weird pop there. And now to test my theory.
Yeah, I just didn't count things good. I don't know what to tell you.
Ha! Wonderful.
That's the way to do it. I showed him this diagram. If you think to make the frog jump back the way he came twice, you can make it to G in 12 hops. There's no diagonal trick, which I thought would have been clever, but yeah, it was a lot of work. I guess that's just an implicit rule that is, you are expected to follow in this case. I guess we saw 110, that's pretty close. I know, after how long the camera took me and how long that puzzle took me for some reason, This is probably going to be a pretty short video, but that is like, length pretty much, so we will call it here. Maybe cutting a little shorter than usual, but hopefully next time will be a bit more in depth. So yeah, I'm sorry everything was so short here, but that's what happens when you get stuck on stupid puzzles for longer than you should. So yeah, anyways, that's today. As always, thank you for watching.